Picture this, you're standing in line at airport security watching someone frantically dig through their bag looking for their charger while their phone battery sits at 3%. Meanwhile, their boarding pass is digital and their flight leaves in 20 minutes. You don't want to be that person, right? Today I'm going to share 10 travel essentials that will completely transform how you pack, move through airports, and experience your entire journey. These aren't expensive gadgets or complicated systems. They're simple, practical items that solve real problems every traveler faces. Welcome back to GoGo Travel Tips. I'm here to help you travel smarter, not harder. And trust me, after 15 years of traveling to over 40 countries, making every mistake you can imagine, I've learned that the difference between a stressful trip and a smooth one often comes down to having the right essentials in your bag. So let's dive into these 10 game-changing items that will make you wonder how you ever traveled without them. But first, let me ask you something. How many times have you arrived at your destination exhausted, disorganized, or dealing with some travel mishap that could have been easily prevented? If you're nodding your head right now, you're definitely in the right place. These items I'm about to share aren't just recommendations. They're solutions to the most common travel frustrations that plague millions of travelers every single day. The first item on our list is something that should be in every single traveler's bag, no exceptions. We're talking about a high-capacity portable charger, and specifically, I recommend going with a reliable brand like Anker. Now, you might be thinking everyone knows about portable chargers, right? But here's the thing, most people either don't bring one, bring a cheap one that doesn't work when they need it most, or bring one that's so heavy and bulky it becomes a burden. A quality portable charger isn't just about keeping your phone alive. Think about it, your phone has become your boarding pass, your map, your translator, your entertainment system, and your connection to the world. When your phone dies during travel, you're essentially stranded. I've seen people miss flights because their digital boarding pass disappeared with their dead phone battery. I've watched travelers get completely lost in foreign cities because they couldn't access their maps or translation apps. Airport charging stations are notoriously unreliable. Half the time they're occupied, the other half they're broken or charging so slowly you might as well not bother. And don't even get me started on the security risks of plugging into unknown charging ports. A good portable charger eliminates all these problems instantly. You can charge your phone while walking through the airport during long delays, or even during your flight if there are no power outlets available. The key is getting one with enough capacity to charge your phone multiple times, fast charging capability, and multiple ports so you can charge several devices simultaneously. This single item can literally save your entire trip, and it's one of the most affordable travel upgrades you can make. Next up, let's talk about actually getting some rest during your flight. I'm referring to a proper memory foam neck pillow, not those flat, useless airport pillows that provide about as much support as a wet napkin. A quality memory foam neck pillow is the difference between arriving at your destination feeling somewhat human versus feeling like you've been hit by a truck. The science behind this is simple. When you sleep sitting up without proper neck support, or your head falls forward or to the side, creating strain on your neck muscles and spine. This leads to stiffness, pain, and that groggy feeling that can last for days. A proper memory foam pillow maintains the natural curve of your neck, supports your head, and actually allows your muscles to relax. But here's what most people don't realize. The right neck pillow doesn't just help you sleep better on the plane. It helps you arrive more refreshed, which means you enjoy your destination more from day one, instead of spending the first few days recovering from travel fatigue. Whether you're dealing with a 6-hour flight or a 14-hour international journey, proper neck support can be the difference between starting your trip energized or exhausted. The memory foam molds to your specific neck shape and maintains its support throughout the flight. Unlike cheap pillows that deflate or lose their shape, a quality memory foam pillow provides consistent support from takeoff to landing. It's one of those purchases where you'll immediately notice the difference, even if you're stuck in a middle seat in economy class. Our third essential item revolutionizes the entire packing process: packing cubes. Now I know what you're thinking. Packing cubes seem like just another organizational tool, right? Wrong. Packing cubes are actually a complete packing system that solves multiple problems at once. First, they compress your clothes, allowing you to fit significantly more in your luggage. But the real magic happens in organization and accessibility. Instead of digging through your entire suitcase to find one specific item, everything has its designated cube. You can have one cube for tops, one for bottoms, one for undergarments, and one for dirty clothes. When you need something, you grab the right cube instead of destroying your entire packing job. But here's the advanced strategy most travelers miss. Packing cubes actually help you pack lighter overall. When you can see exactly what you're bringing and how much space each category takes up, you naturally become more selective about what you pack. You'll start leaving behind those just-in-case items that you never actually use. The dirty clothes cube is particularly genius. Instead of mixing dirty items back with clean clothes or carrying around plastic bags, you have a designated space that keeps everything organized. When you're living out of a suitcase for days or weeks, this level of organization becomes absolutely essential for maintaining your sanity. Quality packing cubes also protect your clothes from spills or accidents in your luggage. If something leaks in your suitcase, it's contained to one cube rather than destroying everything you've packed. They also make unpacking at your destination incredibly fast. Just pull out the cubes and place them in drawers. When it's time to repack, everything goes back in its designated cube. Moving on to luggage itself, let's talk about upgrading to hardshell carry-on luggage. This might seem like an obvious choice, but many travelers still use soft-sided bags without understanding what they're missing. A quality hardshell carry-on provides protection that soft bags simply cannot match. Your electronics, fragile souvenirs, and important documents are protected from the rough handling that luggage receives during travel. Baggage handlers aren't gentle, and soft bags can be crushed, punctured, or damaged in ways that ruin everything inside. Hardshell cases maintain their shape and provide a protective barrier around your belongings. The four-wheel spinner design is absolutely crucial. With four wheels, the luggage rolls upright beside you instead of being dragged behind you. This reduces physical strain on your arms and shoulders, especially when navigating long airport corridors or uneven surfaces. You can maneuver through crowded spaces more easily and move faster with less effort. Hardshell luggage also offers better weather protection. If you get caught in rain or snow, your belongings stay dry. Soft bags can absorb water and transfer moisture to everything inside. Additionally, hardshell cases are easier to clean if they get dirty during travel. The structured shape of hardshell luggage also maximizes packing space. Unlike soft bags that can lose their shape when packed, hardshell cases maintain their full capacity and fit more efficiently in overhead compartments. This is increasingly important as airlines become stricter about carry-on size requirements. Now let's discuss a security essential that many travelers overlook: an RFID blocking wallet. You might not realize it, but your credit cards, passport, and other identification cards contain radio frequency identification chips that can be scanned wirelessly. This technology, while convenient for tap payments, also creates a vulnerability. Criminals can use portable RFID scanners to steal your credit card information, passport details, and other personal data just by getting close to you in crowded areas like airports, train stations, or tourist attractions. They don't need to physically touch your wallet or even pickpocket you. The theft happens invisibly while you're standing in line or walking through a crowd. An RFID blocking wallet contains materials that prevent these wireless scans from reaching your cards. It's like a shield that keeps your financial information secure while still allowing you to access your cards normally when needed. Beyond security, these wallets also provide excellent organization for your travel documents. A good travel wallet has dedicated slots for your passport, boarding passes, currency from different countries, credit cards, and identification. Everything stays organized and easily accessible during security checks, border crossings, and purchases. You're not fumbling through multiple pockets or bags looking for the right document at the wrong time. The compact design means you can keep all your essential financial and identification documents in one secure, organized location. This reduces the risk of losing important items and makes transactions faster and smoother throughout your journey. Let's move on to something that saves time and reduces stress at airport security: TSA-approved bottles and a proper toiletry bag. Airport security checkpoints are where travel plans often go sideways, usually because people aren't prepared with their liquids properly organized. The 311 rule requires all liquids to be in containers of 3.4 ounces or less. All containers must fit in one quart-sized clear bag, and each passenger gets one bag. Sounds simple, but you'd be amazed how many travelers show up unprepared and have to throw away expensive toiletries or repack everything at security. TSA-approved bottles allow you to transfer your favorite products into compliant containers. Instead of buying travel-sized versions of products you don't like or paying premium prices for tiny containers, you can bring exactly what you want in the right quantities. This is particularly important for skincare products, medications, or specialty items that might not be available in travel sizes. A clear, quart-sized toiletry bag keeps everything visible and easily removable during security screening. When you reach the checkpoint, you just grab the bag and place it in a bin. No digging through your luggage, no holding up the line, no stress about whether you've packed everything correctly. This preparation becomes even more valuable during busy travel periods when security lines are long and patience is short. Being prepared means moving through security quickly and starting your journey on a positive note rather than dealing with confiscated items and delays. Here's a travel essential that can save you serious money: a handheld luggage scale. Overweight baggage fees are one of the most frustrating and expensive surprises in travel. Airlines charge anywhere from $50 to over $200 for bags that exceed weight limits, and these fees often exceed the cost of your entire flight. A luggage scale allows you to weigh your bags at home before leaving for the airport. It takes literally seconds to use. You attach it to your luggage handle, lift, and get an accurate weight reading. This simple check can save you hundreds of dollars on a single trip, especially if you're traveling with multiple bags or bringing back souvenirs. The scale is particularly valuable for international travel where weight limits might be different from domestic flights or when you're connecting through different airlines with varying baggage policies. Instead of guessing or hoping for the best, you know exactly where you stand before arriving at the airport. Many travelers try to estimate luggage weight by lifting their bags, but this method is notoriously unreliable. What feels light at home might be several pounds over the limit, especially when you consider that airline scales are calibrated differently and often less forgiving than your estimates. A luggage scale also helps during your trip when you're adding souvenirs or purchases to your bags. Before heading to the airport for your return flight, you can check whether your additional items have pushed you over the weight limit and redistribute or ship items accordingly. Now let's talk about staying comfortable during long flights or extended travel days. Compression socks might not seem exciting, but they're medically important for anyone taking flights longer than 4 hours. When you sit for extended periods, especially in the cramped conditions of airplane seats, your circulation slows down and blood can pool in your lower legs. This pooling increases the risk of blood clots, particularly deep vein thrombosis, which can be serious or even life-threatening. Compression socks apply graduated pressure to your legs, helping maintain healthy blood flow and reducing swelling, fatigue, and the risk of clot formation. Beyond the medical benefits, compression socks simply make long flights more comfortable. Your feet and ankles won't swell as much, which means your shoes still fit properly when you land. You'll arrive feeling less fatigued and more ready to start your activities instead of dealing with swollen, uncomfortable legs. The graduated compression design means the socks are tighter at the ankle and gradually looser toward the calf. This design actively promotes blood flow back toward your heart, counteracting the effects of prolonged sitting. Medical professionals specifically recommend compression socks for air travel, especially for flights over 4 hours. Quality compression socks are also made from moisture-wicking materials that keep your feet comfortable during long travel days. They're thin enough to fit comfortably inside your regular shoes and durable enough to last through multiple trips. Let's discuss an item that transforms your airplane experience: noise-canceling headphones. Air travel involves constant exposure to engine noise, cabin chatter, crying babies, and general airport chaos. This constant noise creates stress, makes it difficult to rest, and can leave you feeling mentally exhausted even before reaching your destination. Noise-canceling headphones use active technology to detect and cancel out ambient sound. The result is a dramatically quieter environment that allows you to actually relax, sleep, or enjoy entertainment during your flight. The difference is immediately noticeable. It's like creating a peaceful bubble around yourself in the middle of travel chaos. The benefits extend beyond just blocking noise. When you can actually hear your music, podcasts, or movies clearly, you don't need to turn the volume up to dangerous levels. This protects your hearing while providing better audio quality. You'll arrive at your destination more relaxed and less mentally fatigued. Quality noise-canceling headphones also improve sleep quality during flights. By blocking out the constant drone of aircraft engines and cabin noise, you can fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. This is particularly valuable for international flights where arriving rested can make the difference between enjoying your first day or losing it to jet lag recovery. Many models also include features like wireless connectivity, long battery life, and comfortable padding for extended wear. The investment pays off not just during flights, but throughout your trip when you want to enjoy music or take calls in noisy environments. Finally, let's talk about a simple item that can be incredibly useful for solo travelers or anyone who wants better photos during their trip: a wireless camera remote shutter. Taking photos while traveling often means either asking strangers to help, which can be awkward and risky, or settling for awkward selfies with limited angles and poor composition. A wireless shutter remote connects to your phone via Bluetooth and allows you to trigger your camera from a distance. This means you can set up your phone, position yourself properly, and take high-quality photos without the rushed, awkward feeling of trying to hit the timer and run into position. The remote is particularly valuable for solo travelers who want photos of themselves at various destinations without constantly asking for help. You maintain control over your phone and can take multiple shots to get the perfect angle and expression. This is especially useful in tourist areas where pickpocketing might be a concern. The small size means it takes up virtually no space in your luggage, and the battery life typically lasts for months of occasional use. Many models work with both iOS and Android devices and can trigger both photo and video recording. So there you have it, 10 travel essentials that address the most common problems every traveler faces. From staying charged and connected with a portable battery pack, to arriving rested with proper neck support, to avoiding baggage fees with a luggage scale, each of these items solves specific problems that can make or break your travel experience. The total investment for all 10 items is probably less than what you'd spend on a single overweight baggage fee or one night in a decent hotel. But the value they provide extends far beyond their cost. They reduce stress, save time, protect your health and safety, and help you arrive at your destination ready to enjoy your trip instead of recovering from travel difficulties. The key is thinking about travel preparation as an investment in your overall experience. Every minute you spend stressed at the airport, every hour you lose to preventable problems, every day you need to recover from travel fatigue. These all detract from the reason you're traveling in the first place. Remember, experienced travelers aren't people who never encounter problems. They're people who have prepared solutions for the most common problems before they happen. These 10 items represent solutions to the issues that cause the most frustration, expense, and lost time during travel. As you prepare for your next trip, consider which of these items would address your biggest travel challenges. Start with one or two that solve your most frequent problems, then gradually build your travel kit over time. Once you experience the difference these items make, you'll wonder how you ever traveled without them. What's your biggest travel frustration? Which of these items do you think would make the most difference for your travel style? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos on advanced travel strategies, destination-specific packing guides, and money-saving travel hacks. Until next time, keep exploring and remember, the best travelers are prepared travelers. Safe travels, everyone.